Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight. Chapter 73, Shimmering. Several pale, heavy arches swam over Rainbow-Dash's ruby eyes. She gazed up at them as she glided gently forward, only flapping her wings when she occasionally needed to. She led the group slowly through the ever-expansive heart of the underground structure. A thin platform of glowing metal served as their walkway. On either side was a horrendous drop into unfathomable depths. Metal-laced ravines went on beyond sight, adding to the insane vastness of the place. Judging from how long we've traveled and at our current speed, Austraeoh exclaimed from beneath Rainbow's flying figure, I imagine we covered no less than 4 miles through this place.
Is there any place that frickin' big?
She asked.
In the world, that is.
Not in any history books I've read, Austraeoh replied. And, as if he couldn't guess, I'm quite learned.
Who would want to build something so big?
Rainbow gazed up at the high ceiling as she flew along.
I haven't seen any living rooms or nothing, just a bunch of giant corridors and ugly looking machines.
She blinked down at Austraeoh.
Could this place be a power plant of some sort?
Industrial machines only existed on this continent for the past 300 years. It's entirely possible that a prehistoric civilization fashioned machines far more advanced than what we've recorded. But I sincerely doubt that this is a power plant, as you would call it. There's no evidence of a distribution of fuel.
Otherwise there'd be nothing to get machines moving, right?
Exactly. Rainbow Dash looked ahead of her slow flight.
I knew I wasn't completely dumb.
You're a lot sharper than you give yourself credit for, Miss Dash.
Is this the same unicorn that was about to bite my head off for leading the group into this place to begin with?
Consider that the sin of a doubting stallion, Austraeoh said with a slight bow. You have not led us astray, though I would very much like to know where this quarter is leading us. Surely, you're just as immeasurably curious.
Yeah, I guess.
Rainbow glanced down at her dimly glowing pendant, then sighed.
So, how much time has passed by? I suppose it's not already, huh?
Miss Dash, I wouldn't doubt if 2 days have passed by since you freed us from our captors.
2 days?
She winced and glanced up at the ceiling.
Oh, Luna's gonna kill me.
Beg your pardon? Rainbow Dash cleared her throat.
Nothing, so,
She smiled down at Austraeoh.
None of those ugly bat creatures have attacked us, so I suppose that's a good sign.
Yes, that, or the Minotaurs in possession of the second Chaos Chip aren't able to reach us in here.
Would that have something to do with the metal surface of this place?
Just about anything is capable of possessing an enchantment, Austraeoh said. Given enough time and concentration, if the civilization who built this practiced sorcery, it's quite possible that they created an anti-mana shield when they constructed the walls.
Lucky for us, right?
More ways than one, Austraeoh said with a nod. Tell me, Miss Dash, did the Sun Goddess bequeath you the element of loyalty personally? Or did it somehow come to you as if it was your destiny to possess the pendant? Rainbow Dash said nothing as she merely bit her lip and flew ahead. Austraeoh continued. Because there's an old legend that Wintergate used to hold dear, it's said that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars would aid in the escape of the mare and the moon, and the only thing keeping eternal night from bathing in the landscape would be the legendary elements of harmony. Well, almost a year ago today, the mare and the moon vanished. Ever since, rumors spread far and wide of the equestrian moon princes having returned to Earth to once again bless the world with their eternal wisdom.
Seems like everywhere I frickin' go.
Rainbow Dash muttered.
I'm always running into eggheads.
Miss Dash, Austraeoh said with a smile. I know that you're entitled to your privacy, but you cannot hide what's in plain sight. You are the wielder, the element of loyalty. The power that went into such an item that to wear around your neck is absolutely astronomical. Without the 6 pieces of harmony, this world could not exist. The rest of the ponies behind us, they could only guess why this place responds to you so. But I happen to know. You're in possession of something far more powerful than any of us have ever had the grace to witness. What's more, I don't think it's all just the pendant that you bear. There's more to it than that, isn't there?
How about you get us out of this stupid maze?
Rainbow smiled bitterly down at him. and then you can spend your precious time doing the college professor thing. Still, it begs the question. Astro thought aloud as Rainbow Dash flew a little higher. If just one element was brought to this place, it has already had this kind of effect. What would happen if the other 5 graced this location? Could the machinery come alive? Could the entire facility light up? I don't think you ever have to worry about that. Rainbow muttered. Her prismatic tail drew it behind her. None of the other elements of harmony will ever see this place. And why is that? Are they being used elsewhere? No, there's only one. One what? Astral asked. When Rainbow Dash didn't answer, his eyes went wide and he came to a hoof-scuffling stop. There's only one element? His jaw dropped. Since when? Since... Rainbow Dash shuddered in mid-air. Suddenly, she flinched. She turned and squinted down a narrow passageway that opened up into a gaping metal chasm. What the hey? Ash barely snapped out of his shocked stupor to crane his neck and share her gaze. What do you see? Something bright. Something glowing. Rainbow gazed at the shimmering sight far ahead. She licked her lips and smiled devilishly. I'm gonna go check it out. As she zipped away, Astro reached his hoof out in protest. Miss Dash, wait, it could be dangerous. Huh, yeah, so?